I'm your NFIB membership rep here with the latest press release from NFIB. And before I read this, let me share with some of you who may not know that NFIB is nonpartisan. I remember one time when somebody asked me, do we support or do I support Donald Trump or do I like Donald Trump? And my answer is that we like Donald Trump when he likes and supports small business. Now that would also hold true of Mr. Biden. However, his dictates right now are not pro small business or even business of about any size. So here's that press release. Washington, D.C., August 20th, 2021. The National Federation of Independent Business, NFIB, the nation's leading small business advocacy organization, released the following statement in response to the recent White House comments on small business and President Biden's Build Back Better agenda. With rampant inflation, massive supply chain disruptions, unclear pandemic mandates, and a shortage of available workers, small businesses continue to face challenges and setbacks that hurt small business recovery. And the last thing our country needs right now are taxes on small business to fund a massive expansion of government, said NFIB Vice President of Federal Government Relations, Kevin Coleman. The combination of tax increases and the ongoing pandemic will negatively impact millions of small businesses and a significant percentage of small business income. And no amount of spin from this White House will justify a tax increase. Raising taxes on small businesses will not level the playing field, nor will it instill greater tax fairness, added Coleman. What it will do is further burden their ability to survive, operate, hire, and pay their employees. Main Street needs Washington to focus on solutions to help the small business recovery. NFIB will continue to adamantly stand against any tax hikes on small business. Now, there are 3 ways that you can get involved and join your local business neighbors right now in fighting harmful legislation that is hurting your business by having a real voice at your state capitol and in Washington, D.C. Now, don't wait for a call from NFIB headquarters in Nashville. Call member support right now today and become a member. I'll give you the link. And don't wait for your NFIB, your local NFIB membership like myself to walk into your door to quickly take your feedback on the latest and most important issues and then take them to your state and federal legislators. If you've been in business for any length of time, you probably know who your local rep is. Call him or her today. That's important. And when you call NFIB Direct, and I'll give you that number, or use the website to sign up, and I'll give you that link, as I've said, that's all great and good, but it's your local rep who supports his or her family just like you do with your own business, and they won't get credit for registering or renewing your business if you go online or give that phone call a call. So just consider that. We want you as a member, we want you to renew, we want you to refer other businesses, and that's important however you do this. But if you've got a local rep that is spending money in your local town and in your local economy, go ahead and support that local rep just like that local rep is supporting you. And when you see other businesses that have the NFIB logo, the decal on their door, if you're a consumer, if you're a customer, please say hello to that business owner and say thank you for standing up for small business, and thank you for owning a business. When you see an employee at work, tip that employee. Tell that employee, thank you for coming in today. It might wow them. They might think, I don't get that kind of acknowledgement. Well, you as a customer walking through that door, acknowledge that employee, because lately we have really found out how important it is to have employees showing up for work, haven't we? So more importantly, And if you're able, and I know many businesses have been hurt with the shutdowns, but at the same time, like many of our contractor type of members, they've actually done very well. And you know who you are. So please consider giving more if you're able to give more. Our dues are affordable and they're based on what you feel you can pay. So, but on the other hand, please don't treat your membership dues like a magazine subscription. NFIB was the only organization that stood up and said small businesses need to have that tax reduction just like the big businesses did some years ago. NFIB was solely responsible for getting that 20% tax deduction for your business. And imagine right now the legislators are trying to do away with that 20% and add more taxes on top of that. That would be like a 20% tax increase because we're used to not having to pay those 20% taxes. And out of that windfall, basically, that 20% windfall, many members have said, you know what? I'm not going to kill the golden goose here. Thank you very much for doing that. And they've increased their membership dues because of that. They know what side their bread is buttered on, like my mom and dad always used to say. Whatever that means, I think that's what that means. So that's very important. And right now we're fighting not only to keep that 20%, but also right now, as I mentioned, that there's that very, very likelihood that we could lose that. So you would be burdened with higher taxes. But also let me share this too. You can also go the max if you want to have a bigger dog in the fight. And you can ask what NFIB's maximum is and try to get as close to that as you possibly can. The stakes are high. You know, if you went with a higher membership renewal or a higher membership this year, it doesn't mean that you have to do that next year. But right now, we need some big dogs in the fight. I don't have to tell you that. You can look around on Main Street. You can listen to the radio and the TV. It's all out there. Small businesses in their fight of their life right now. And it's not just for small business, friends. If we don't have businesses on Main Street, you're not going to have a very good home life. I'm not trying to just be a bearer of bad news, but how business goes is how the consumers go, is how the public goes. So it's very important. Now, if you've been a member, an NFIB member before, or even if you've never been a member, please act now. Truly, the survival of your business may depend on it. And by the way, now would be a good time for me to tell you that I'm not necessarily speaking for NFIB. I'm speaking for myself as a business owner and as a membership rep for NFIB. My words aren't necessarily officially coming from Nashville headquarters with NFIB. What I say is what I say. And I've just got a few more things to tell you, and then I'm off here because I've got a business to run. And also I get to go out and see great people like you, small business owners, and either set you up, register your business, or renew your business, or get referrals for your business neighbors that have the same mindset as you do, that love small business and want small business and the free enterprise system to go on and continue for your kids and your grandkids for generations to come. Now, another thing, did you know that if you've ever had a business that you can become or renew as a retired business owner? So ask about that. We need everyone who is a small business owner and loves small business to join, renew, and refer others. So please, when someone from NFIB calls or visits, give us just a few minutes of your time to tell you how we're fighting to save your business. And if you know your local NFIB rep, call him or her and join or renew now. Or you can join right at the website, as I've said. So having said all of this, I am also an NFIB membership rep, and I personally would love to work with you. If you don't have a rep that has stopped by, and I can leave my number below and my contact information somewhere on this page, whatever route you choose to do as far as contacting NFIB, either the website, the membership phone call, your local NFIB rep, or me. It doesn't matter, but what does matter is that you join, renew, and refer other business owners today. It's that important. I will say that I work very close with my personal members, and you can contact me with your concerns at any time, and I'll be sure that you're taking advantage of every membership benefit that NFIB offers you. That's my job. So click on the link, get the facts, get involved, and together, let's get going. Truly, tomorrow may be too